Sophistiphone, aristocats, distinguished dogs, clean up your act, pull up your pants. Ladies and gents, please act like you got sense.
All right. Hi, Charity Harris. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I have a question for you.
Okay.
What would earn a guy brownie points if he was on a date with you?
Brownie points. I definitely have to say listening. Listening is a big thing. When you listen, you can tell whether or not a guy really likes you because he's taking the time out to really understand what you like and what you don't like, and that possibly says whether or not he gets a second date. Because then, if on the second date, if he takes you somewhere that you say you wanted to try, or something that you really enjoy, or something that you like, then he's listening. Then he's there because he cares, not just because he wanted some brownie points in the first place.
What gives guys the most brownie points when you're on a date?
I'm very indecisive, so for me, when a guy picks where we're going and he's like very firm on it, or of course he's open to ideas, but he's like creative behind why we're going somewhere, it's really impressive. A lot of guys these days will be like, oh, you pick, I don't care, but if you pick somewhere and you show that this place has a purpose, there's a reason why you're going there, it's really impressive.
Okay, Imani, how can a guy earn brownie points on a date with you or just in talking to you, period?
I say I want a guy to treat me like how my father treats me in every aspect, like taking care of me, listening to me, being there for me. That's like the easiest way to, I guess, get to my heart or get on my good side.
Okay, thank you.
What's your definition of chivalry and how do you feel about it?
I think chivalry is when a guy or a man is very respectable to a woman and just does like the kind gestures, like walk on the outside of the street when you're walking together, opening doors, just being respectful to her because we're so used to being independent and on our own. But yeah, it does still exist. There are some guys that'll give up their seats on the bus or still walk on the outside of the street.
Tramicia, do you feel that women can show chivalry?
Absolutely. I think that everyone gets in a relationship kind of for a give and take type thing. So even if a guy starts it off opening doors or paying for the food, it would be nice to give something in return, just to kind of make sure that they're not doing all the work completely. So that's pretty much how I feel about it.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Sam, do you feel that women can show chivalry?
Actually I do. There's been plenty of opportunities. I mean, there's plenty of situations where I'm walking into GCB or something or Class of South and the lady holds the door. I'm like, dang, I would marry you. It gives you a lot of points.
Devontae, do you consider yourself a gentleman?
Yes, I do consider myself a gentleman. Brought up in a single parent home, so my mom taught me everything from birth to now. She taught me stuff like open the door for women, pulling their chair out. There's been occasions where I'll be going somewhere with my mom and I'll just be walking to the door and she'll be like, you're not gonna hold the door for me. So it was just stuff that I learned throughout life, and she taught me that how to respect a woman, and those are just certain qualities that I think I have in myself. So yeah, I do consider myself a gentleman.
All right, Skylar, you consider yourself a gentleman?
Yeah, usually.
Usually, can you delve a little deeper in that?
I think in appropriate times, there's a time where you can kind of be more chivalrous and gentlemanly, and then there reaches a point in, when you have a relationship with a woman that you don't have to always be, you can be more, fun, playful, things like that. But I think, during your first few impressions, it's good to show a woman that you respect her, and then once you get past the level, you get to, joking and making sick comments and stuff like that, but if y'all have that relationship. So I don't think at all times you have to be, ma'am this, ma'am that, but I just think you need to build that foundation first.
So Amber, tell me, what is your definition of a gentleman?
A gentleman in my eyes is someone who not only respects others, but actually respects themselves. Chivalry is kind of, a lot of people say it's dead now, but there are modern day gentlemen that know what chivalry is and they act upon it. It's about the way you carry yourself, it's the way you treat others, the way you look goes into it. There's a lot of aspects that go into being a gentleman.
Okay, thank you. Vance, do you consider yourself a gentleman?
I do.
I think that I do. I rub my girlfriend's feet when they're sore, and I'll hold the doors for her, and we go out to eat sometimes. You know, I give her my jacket when it's cold. I clean up her room in the mornings when she's doing her hair because it takes her longer to get ready than me. Stuff like that.
Okay. And would you agree?
Yeah, he's a pretty nice guy. He does a lot of things for me and treats me very nicely.
All right. Thank you. So, Justin.
Yes.
Tell us how you would approach a female.
Under what circumstances?
That you wanted to talk to her.
Oh, well, you know, man, you just kind of walk up to her, say how you doing, introduce yourself. Don't spit game. Not at first. Just gotta kind of let that happen. Walk up to her, ask her for her name. Make a little small talk, you know. Weather's nice. How you doing? It's a nice little shirt you have on. You know, it just progresses, you know?
All right. Thank you. So, Taylor, tell us how you would like a guy to approach you.
I would like a guy to approach me with respect. That's the number one thing, with respect. I don't want you to come at me like your sole mission is to get in my drawers. Like, I'm going to be automatically turned off by you. I don't want to be around you, anything like that. I want you to genuinely act like you are interested in getting to know me as a person. And I want you to treat me as you would like your daughter to be treated as when she grows up. In those spirits.
Okay, thank you. All right, so Dexter, tell us how you would approach a lady.
Alright, what I would do is find something that I like about her. Like a little small thing. It could be perfume, it could be her clothes, her style. You know, give her a small compliment and, you know, introduce myself, you know, give a handshake and everything like that. And gauge how she reacts to if I should continue trying to, you know, get at her.
Thank you.
Do you feel gentlemen still exist?
Definitely. There's not a lot of them, but they're here. So step up, and some of y'all need to, you know, become the gentleman that we want. But some of the girls need to act like ladies, so that we can be treated like, you know, ladies, and y'all can act like gentlemen.
Thank you.
You're welcome.